Well, a local economist tells me no jobs report means critical investors and decision makers are essentially flying blind when it comes to what's going on in the economy. But even without that September data, the economist tells me more federal worker layoffs or firings would further hurt Maryland's job market, as some former federal workers are still on the hunt for new jobs. 155. That's how many jobs Brianna Yancey has applied to since losing her job at NOAA in February. She tracks each application with this Excel spreadsheet.
I think that one of the main issues is that the market is just flooded right now with a lot of really talented people, people who were laid off from the federal government, people who were terminated.
And Yancey worries that would only worsen if the Trump administration goes through with firing thousands more federal workers during the government shutdown.
It's definitely going to make it more challenging because, once again, it's going to flood the market with more extremely qualified, talented people.
Dr. Darius Arani is the chief economist for the Regional Economic Studies Institute at Towson University. He agrees that more federal worker firings could hurt what he says is already a weak job market here in Maryland.
That would further exacerbate it and make it worse than it is now. So it certainly would not do it any favors by doing that, and we would see basically a tick up in unemployment. And we see many skilled individuals out of work looking for work where there's just not available work. And we may see an exodus of individuals leaving the region as they seek employment elsewhere.
Yancey hopes to stay local. For now, she's working at a hotel while continuing to apply for jobs, hoping something comes through soon.
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm fortunate to not necessarily be unemployed, but just underemployed right now. So not in my field and not making the same amount of money that I was making in order to be able to live and like meet all of my financial obligations.
And as for that jobs report, we expect to receive employment data again when the government is funded again. Live in the newsroom, I'm Brianna Ross, WBAL TV 11 News.